So let's prime some things here. Also, annoying that the game's music does not loop. There will be in-game music, I promise. It's just that the title screen does not doesn't loop its music when you sit on it. So the three that we're doing here, or potentially doing here, Science and Space, Planet of Knowledge and Per Aspera ad Astra were the other two ones. But Grand Monuments is currently leading the vote. And you know what? What the hey? Let's do Grand Monuments. And my plan here was to do it, whatever scenario went with was going to be at difficulty 15. So the main difference between scenarios is, for those of you not familiar, is the main scenario, the Red Planet Awaits, gives you points for basically everything you do. A little bit of points for resource production and terraforming and animals and space projects and this, that, and the other. All of the other scenarios, basically, in order to win them, you have to focus on one specific aspect of the game. And in this one, we need to get 20 megastructure stages built in order to win. Now that's, obviously we have to do a lot of other things, because if, we don't keep the people happy, then we lose. If we don't produce resources, we don't have stuff to work with. So we do have to engage with all the other systems of the game, but our main focus are these megastructures. So, you know what? Let's begin. All right, and our options here are robotic. 50, all right, so there's always the balanced one. The balanced one is the one you get all the time. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with the balanced one. It's part of a complete breakfast, as it were, but it's not, you can do more with some of the others. Robotic, we've got the robot hub right off the bat, so we can get some early spreads, nice and early. The tritium thermogenerator, which we have enough tritium to build one of those right off the bat, and Robot Ingenuity Center. Now, this costs 13 science, and it does not start us with any science, so this is going to sit in our thing for a while, unless we do something with that. And then we got Utopian, which is lots of food, lots of titanium, and basically a ton of happiness for people. I'm going to go robotic. Okay, so nearby are two immediate resource producers. The game is scripted to give you 2 nodes around your starting city that will have a resource production. So it looks like we've got titanium and water. Not a bad combo. Now let's see here. Let's take a look at our options for leaders. So we got Tariq here. So water boost. We do have the water nearby, so we can start working on our bonus to this. A police station, I mean, it's kind of weak, but I mean, just +3 support per turn for free in the early game is actually not that bad. And then we can overwork the city, although I doubt I'd be utilizing that, because unless the city gets up to producing a lot, meh. And then we've got Lena. If you have 400 or more support, gain 1 project research. Yeah, she's better if we got her later. But, and then, the local art gallery adjacent to support for every, no, you know what? Tariq is our man. And of course, we, all right, what kind of a city layout? Oh, it's my favorite city layout. So we can get up to 3 synergizers here. 1, 2, 3 into 1, 1, 2, 3 into 1, 1, 2, 3 into 1, and then 3 tiles for miscellaneous non-adjacency bonus buildings. So we're gonna do our headquarters, and I'm gonna do my population center over here. So we'll do 3 human populations here, and then some happiness boosting building over there. Also, let's rename this city for our name and game patrons. And we will start off with Valenrook Central. There we go. Now, we can do our first explore, and we can also throw down our robot hub, which, yeah, let's get our first explore down. Let's get our titanium deposit, and let's immediately throw down our robot hub. Now, the robot hub, since it really doesn't do adjacencies, I'm going to put in one of these 3 tiles for non-adjacency type buildings. We can also throw down our generator. Now, our generator is an adjacency type building, but we don't want it near our residences because this right here is going to cause a problem. So I'm going to make my power trio right here. And now with 2 spreads, we can run over here and pick up the mine on turn 1. So it will be producing us titanium from the get-go. How's my voice versus the in-game music now that we actually have in-game music playing? Just let me know. Laboratory would help us start getting more science for this, but another generator is certainly worth. Actually, before I pick that, do we have any tritium even near us? Because as the tooltip, going into the game mentioned, there's always one resource that's a little bit scarce where you are starting out, and you generally need to trade for that. So tritium might be that scarce resource. In which case, taking that is, I'm very happy with it. Titanium starts, if titanium is one of your 2 ones, I find that a little bit smoother. Still not hearing the music? Okay. Let me boost the music a little bit. I don't want to overpower it, but I do like the tunes. It is enjoyable. Okay, so we will explore. We will hit this aquifer. We will claim the aquifer and tap it with a mine. No sense in turning it into an ocean because you need 30. That would only give us 10, and we want the water income. All right, we do have a slow trickle of support. Yeah, still not seeing tritium here. So maybe going tritium is not the way. I do see a tuber farm, and I do see a lot of nitrates up here. So I think the tuber farm is more likely to be produced. Because, yeah, that's the one thing about this start. We have 0 food. So getting human population going is gonna be a thing. Well, gonna take a little bit. Greenhouse farm, laboratory, and hab module. I think I will grab the laboratory just to have it on offer because it's going to be a long time before we get this, and we're already going. Although greenhouse farm, we have water coming in too. So you know what? Let's grab the greenhouse farm, and I mean, I should grab the habitation module, but it's so boring. Like usually snazzier forms of houses come along with like little bits and bobs and abilities that makes things better. So I'm going to grab the generator just to have it in our bank. Yeah. Now I want to get some water to play our farm. Actually, you know what? I'm going to grab this node first. I know the bigger one's up there, and I'll be reaching for that. But let's get this so we can get this crater. It's not near other resources, so I don't know if I'll develop a city there, though it is in another city. Arabia, yeah, no rainfall here, but lots of oxygen and decent temperature. Looking at our current one, so we're at -1 temperature, -1 oxygen. Yeah, this is not a very life, but luckily our main goal is not spreading life, but spreading life is still going to be part of the equation. All right, so you know what? I think this right here, this trio right here is going to be our food trio. So let's start building towards that. And yeah, if we lunge for the nitrates next turn, we should be able to throw down our tuber farm and have a 2 food income. +1 trade route. Oh, there's our electricity gatherer. I will take that. Even though it's going to be a long time before we play it, it's good to have it in our pocket. Because we're already building for a electricity collector. All right, let's get this big patch. Yeah, 6 nitrates, that's plenty. Get the tuber farm built. We do need more population if we are to tap this nitrates deposit. We also want to be on the lookout for, aha, there's some tritium. So if we wander over in this direction, that may give us what we're looking for. Just to make sure I stay up on my power, I am going to start trading for tritium. What do I want to trade away? For the moment, I can trade away water. We don't have an immediate need to collect it. My old friend windmills. I really don't like you, windmills. You know what? I'm going to take another tuber farm. Once we hook this up and start collecting more nitrates, throwing that down will be perfect for our 3rd farm, and then we just need a food collector. I do kind of want to start burrowing towards the tritium. I don't think there's any other... Yeah, there's no resources in my immediate area. The other thing I can do is just start grabbing stuff that's low on power consumption. Yep, +10 food from the supply crates. Aha! Silicates! And more tritium over this way, too. Very, very nice. And there's our exploration. Our very first thing here. So, let's see here. Deep core drill. We don't have anything there. We don't really need... You know what? I think we're going to get Universal Factory. +2 robots is going to be immediately useful. And then its upgrade, +1 atmosphere and heat per turn, is going to be even more useful. So we will take that. I don't need the robot hub immediately. A research laboratory would be nice, but although we don't really have a room for it, actually taking the public baths might be something to let our water accumulate towards. So yeah, we're already making progress on our megastructure here. And we can upgrade you too. 10 and 10 is, as much as it would be nice to have the heat ticking immediately, I'd rather build the mines. So let's get you down here. We are going to need another thing here in order to claim towards the silicates. Let's, let's burrow that way. We also want to get more tritium rather, in order to get our first generator down. So let's do a proper explore of this. I mean, we are... All right, so first things first, let's stop trading away water. because we want that for the public baths. We can start trading away. I don't want to give away crystals because we are going to need that eventually for the resonance station. You know what? We can trade away food because we don't have an immediate need for human population. We can probably get offered more bots. I'm going to keep this spread to ourselves until we're ready for it. Where do we want to go first? So Mercury, I mean, you guys, we've done well with Mercury. I like Mercury, especially. The tritium income is healthy. The Mercurian solar panels project is very healthy. Atmosphere per turn, we're not really going for that, and selling lots of power, And then going minus support per turn this early in the game. Yeah, I get it that the Venus, the heat income would be nice, but I think we're going to go Mercury here. I do like me some Mercury. Ooh, a regolith burner. I'm going to take the habitation module just to have some ability to play down a population. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to explore for more tritium so that I can get my extra generator down. Although that would involve me manually exploring all the way out to here. How much power? That's 4 power. Yeah, you know what? All right, fine. One more turn of just importing tritium, so next turn that we can get that. As for what are we going to... Oh, wait, never mind. There's tritium right here. Lava tube. Old rover. Rover Museum, 7 power, 7 titanium. That might not be a bad thing. Plus the support per turn could be helpful. I'm going to take the building. We can build it right away, actually. And having a trickle of science will be useful. All right, let's get our tritium generator down. And yeah, you know what? Let's get our rover museum down. +1 science, +5 support per turn is going to be healthy. Hi, wife unit. Now that did use up all of our titanium, but we're not in a position to build another mine. I wish this lava tube city, man, yeah, this lava tube city is next to 3 other things, so we might develop this. I wish it was in a different region, because oftentimes for others you want to. Okay, so. Yeah, we're going to need to explore and maybe develop this lava tube. What's the layout like? That is one wacky layout. Some random fertile soils. I mean, not going to complain about it, but... And we're going to need stuff to spread the city itself as well. All right, let's pass the turn. And there's our rising expectations. Hospital, no. A robot hub would be useful to keep in our wings. We could build a laboratory like right now. Like right now. To get another... But no, we're not, because we're about to build a tuber farm. So no. We're going to take the robot hub to keep in the wings. Tuber farm. Yeah, all we need now is just our collector. I do want to get this universal factory upgraded so we can start ticking heat from it, because that would be very useful in just getting our early terraforming going. The Robot Ingenuity Center is an interesting... Actually, that will work even better. Let's go harvest up this science. Yeah, Black Sun Dunes. And supply crates. So... Alright, we can lunge for those crystals now. Well... Oh yeah, we can... We need to get more titanium to properly lunge for these crystals. Yeah, I don't know if I want to build another city or if I just want to... Man, I wish these two connected with each other because that would make it so much easier to connect up here. This is a high ground area, so if we get something like some photovoltaic panels or those Mercurian solar panels, that would be a very welcome addition right here. All right, I'm not going to spread or build the stuff just yet until I can make profitable use of it. Oh wait, trade routes. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I mean, I really want to start working on this thing, honestly, even though our power generation is not that great. I want to start working on it. Ooh, all right. What do we got here? All technologies cost less science. Nice. Gain 1 water income per ocean level you increase. Well, that actually kind of works well with our passive. Self-learning AI. Increase your science by science. No, I think we're going to take the water filters. We're going to hold on to this for a good long time. But it kind of synergizes with our other passives. There's our third tritium generator, which I definitely want to grab, so that we can get our power engine going sooner rather than later. That's the other reason I want to hook up our crystals here. Do we not have... Wow, did I use up all the titanium nodes nearby? Ugh. That's an unfortunate prospect. Because I was kind of hoping we could maybe... All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go here. No, didn't open up titanium. Sadness. Well, we might as well keep burrowing. Yeah, that's a large deposit too. All right, flat plains. Oh, okay. Here's our new city site. Never mind this one. We're not going to go here. We're going to develop a city here. Not only is that in a different region and a very, very nice one, it's got 3 resource nodes here. And yeah, we've got our generator down here. Before this guy leaves office, I might want to pop the police station just to get it on there to slow the bleed of support here. And yeah, let's make it so that we can build that next turn. What do I want to sell? Food, because we have more than enough to build our module here. Ooh, all right, entertainment center. That will be exactly what I want. I mean, delivery drones is like this, but to a lesser extent. But it provides an extra robot, which actually might be worthwhile in this town because this is probably where our Ingenuity Center is going to come in. So yeah, let's do, although it costs tritium, I'd rather do the thing that costs food. Easy. All right, so now we can throw down our habitation module here. We can throw down our entertainment center. Now that's stopped the bleeding nicely. Send you up here. Claim that mine. Build that mine. And then, like I said, the moment we get something that is good for the high ground, we got a spot ready to go for it right here. We could also, I mean, if we have enough science for the Robot Ingenuity Center, I don't need it just yet. I don't know where I would spread it to, but this might be our holder of other miscellaneous buildings, like our bacteria spreaders and our launch pads and our other stuff as we get them. I'm not going to build it just yet because I could just get the water filters down too. But for now, I think we're in good shape. And part of me wants to drop a cop shop here. Not overwork. Police station. And we will drop a cop shop. +3 support, just to build our bank up a little bit more. It will likely get replaced. In fact, I know it'll get replaced because our Ingenuity Center is probably going to go there. Unless we go robot heavy somewhere else, but I doubt it. And just got him just in time. All right. Next up, we've got space exploration for every new celestial body you develop into an outpost. That's not bad. Or Mr. Spread. Mr. Spread. I do like Mr. Spread here, but I think we have enough spread available to us for now. I mean, the distribution centers are tasty. All right, hang on. Hang on. I might be onto something. Because what you really want, like a distribution center up here would be fantastic. Because that would give us bonus exports here plus 2 more. So maybe I will go with tax here. Because I see a genuine area to benefit from it. And as much as I do like space, trust me, I do. Yeah, let's get you. And also, yeah, this guy benefits off of mega structures. So yeah, we want him for multiple reasons. All right, so we're going to explore up here. City site, not going to use it. Oh, might use that. Actually, we'll absolutely use that because then that gives us 3 mines once we develop that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, this Ingenuity Center is going to be key and also probably going to very quickly replace this police station. Well, actually I might build it in an empty spot like down here and then just move it when we need to fill in the room. So what is his bonus? Good question. So his bonus is gain 1 support per turn every time you construct a megastructure stage. So it behooves us to beef up our megastructures, which is what our scenario wants us to do anyway. So yeah, that was a no-brainer. Oh yeah, I have to choose a building. So eco homes is a thing. Might be a useful thing. We have enough water for a greenhouse farm, but I'm not wanting that. Oh yeah, I forgot I was saving up for that thing. I shouldn't have taken the entertainment center. Oh well. We'll go eco homes. All right, let's pass one turn. Get a university, get a landing pad, or get some igloos. Igloos are fancy. Do we have cold regions that would benefit from igloos? Oh, there's our photovoltaic field. Yes, sir. That goes right there. Yeah, the igloos benefit as long as your temperature is below freezing. Our stuff is too warm because once we pop heat once or twice, it will lose its bonus. So probably not. Landing pad, maybe. University, maybe. We'll take a university, keep in our pocket. I know this is going to delay the building of our resonance station, but this is 2 power right here, right now. And power is king in the early game. Now I think what I'm going to do... I am probably going to stomp on this with the Ingenuity Center. That gives us 4 additional spreads, and this guy is going to let us spread even more. So we're going to go up here. We're going to pop his Distribution Center ability and plop that right there. Now this Distribution Center does 2 things. One, it gives us 2 additional spreads, which, I mean, we will use eventually. But 2, actually, you know what? I just realized something. I want the landing pad because we're going to have a lot of space around here. And you know what? I will go through with my plan of putting it here for now, and then I'll move and stomp on the police station when we need the room. Then we use his ability. That goes here. So yeah, it gives us 2 spreads, but more importantly, every mine that touches it, we get a bonus export for that mine. See how we have 1 + 2 mines? Now we can export our silicates. Not that we necessarily want to, but it will give us some goodies. Yeah, I'm actually not going to export our silicate. We are going to... Actually, we might import some silicates because I do want that resonance station because power is that important early game. Then again, we could expand out and get another trade route down like right now. Which part of me kind of wants to do. Well, anyway, let's use this to go out into these boonies. Ooh, +10 food. Oh man, water deposit up here. Yeah, this is going to be the place. We might even save the public baths for it, but we're going to need 10 water in order to what I really need is the food gatherer card because that takes a whole bunch of nitrates. Yeah, here's what we're going to do. We're going to Well, do I want to go out to get the -1 happy, or do I just want to explore next turn? Yeah, we can deal with the -1 happy. That gives us an extra trade route. All right, so let's ponder here. So I'm fine trading away the nitrates. Yeah, let's get 3 of these because we know we're going to be needing to build a mine over here next turn. So let's lunge for it. Oh yeah, we need to export some more stuff. I'm okay exporting a water. I'm okay exporting some food. Ooh, and we've got our goodies here. Yeah, methogenium. What do you do? Project can only play once per city. +1 silicates for every 3 Oh. Don't threaten me with a good time. Holy crap. +1 silicates for every 3 mines owned by the city. Are we going to be able to get to 6 mines? We have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would probably give this city ownership of this mine, even though it's like would be more here, just to get that extra bonus here. Because holy crap. Now, I could stomp on the robot hub, but that would give us minus a lot of spreads. Actually, that would kill all of our spreads. So maybe we need to find another mine, because I'm not sure where we would... I mean, I want to build this right here, right now. Ugh, there's so many things I want in this city. But +1 silicates is so good. Well, hang on. Before we build that... Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can go after this titanium deposit. That's our 6th mine. All right. Let's again. Once we have something to fill it in, I will stomp on buildings, move stuff around, etc., etc. So let's get that exhaust processor. So we can get our extra silicates income. All right, what do you want? Yeah, no, we want the nitrates. So we need lots and lots. Oh, well, we're going to get more of that, so that's fine. I want the tritium income, so let's get our natural mines going there. We will get our one thing here. Are there any other breakpoints that we need? Well, we do kind of want to start to lunge for science as well. But I do kind of want this resonance station. Let's lunge for the resonance station so that we can build it and then start using our trade route for silicates to start siphoning it away. And then we'll lunge for science. More robots, a laboratory, but we're going to need another city to start building some of this. I'll take the laboratory. Nitrate's mine. Yeah, I can't explore up there yet. Let's explore somewhere much closer by. That could be like our bacteria spreader or something. I do need to build this city sooner rather than later. In fact, you know what? Now that I'm thinking of it, well, now we have 2 extra export mines for nitrates, which is awesome. Let's go max of this so that we have the energy production so that I can feel better about feeding that one. What do we give up in exchange? We don't need this much water, so we can give up that. We'll probably start doing a lab complex in our second city. Oxygen factory. Oxygen factory could be good in our second city. All right, let's get you down here. Now we can build this city. So we've got natural site here. I'm trying to think of... So this is a 1, 2, 3 right here. This could be our science plus our university gatherer. And then we've got some population shenaniganry we could put up here if we wanted to. Yeah, let's found the city. And our next... New Dana West. And yeah, we'll put you down here. And we will throw our laboratory here. And yeah, we need more water in order to build our oxygen factory. And we're going to need a lot more titanium in order to start claiming some stuff. But I see that as not too much of a problem. So that's just a vanilla one. But we don't have enough power this turn. That's fine. Oh, the communal transport hub. I don't think we're going to need that in Valenrook Central. We might want to put that in New Dana West. And that's for every 3 human population. So it might not behoove us to bot it up with the new city here. We're gonna let that pass. Okay, new thing. All right, self-improving AI is going to be really good. But not for a human-centered city. Hanging Gardens needs rainfall. Central Park. Central Park. Central Park. Because I think this city is in... Yeah, Utopia Minor. Central Park would be actually ideal for this city because it's going to be human-centered. It's going to... the weather is very easy to get going. All right, and yeah, now we're plus... We're plus 3 on silicates. That's fantastic. I still want to import silicate. Well, actually, you know what? I think we can start importing power, or start shipping power. We can start doing that. And then, yeah, start using our extras to import silicates. actually, hang on. So we need what? 22. So this would give us 5 more. So we still couldn't quite hit it, although if we do an explorer, it would. Yeah. What do we want to give up in exchange? We can give up the food. All right, where do we want to explore? Now we have a new exploration hub place, so we can explore from further for less power. I mean, we could explore down here to pick up some silicates, but we'll see what we can do. The other thing we might do here is you've got a couple of turns left before we have to pop your communal transport hub. But we don't have enough power to build a mine right this turn. So yeah, you know what? Let's grab some silicates. Oh, well, or we have enough power to do that. Well, we can do that next turn. So hang on, let's remath this. 17 plus 3, you just need 2 more imported. And then our remaining 2 slots can go to set up our colony. Oh yeah, we still need a new building. Rover exploration looks really good in light of we have 1 million different places to go with Valenrook Central. So yeah, we could slap a rover exploration site like right here and just go to town with it. We just need what? The titanium, which we're going to be getting in because we have another mine coming in. I just realized we had enough for our... Oh, we have it now. Enough for now. School is good. Bus station is good. School is good. Bus station is good. We'll take the school. All right, let's get you in here to beef our power production even more. I do still need to raise this universal factory up by 1. But first things first, we need mines. Clear you out. There we go, communal transport hub. And now we just need to build the human population of this city. And if we want to mine something right away, go there. And what do we need here? We need 2 population. So I might save up our eco homes once we have enough for it to go there specifically. Okay, let's reset these. We can use all of our specialty export mines. In fact, I wouldn't mind sending more nitrates away because that seems to be what we are producing in excess. Though, yeah, no, let's actually finish that. What do we want to lunge for next? Science for our spreaders. Actually, no. titanium for all of our mines that we now have access to once we get our human population up. Research center, gas factory, hab module. That could get our atmosphere ticking. I wouldn't mind the research center though. But we also need the bacteria spreader, so let's get gas factory. Alright, is there any far-flung titanium reserves we can grab? Yeah, kinda, right here. Because what I really want to do... we can build the rover center. Do I want... Hang on. Do I want to stomp on this crater? Yeah, I kind of do, because there's no immediate deposits nearby. So I'm okay doing that. Now we get another free, repeatable exploration. We'll grab that for the science. There's a nitrates mine. Our unhappiness is starting to accumulate, worryingly so. We can build our public baths in New Dana West. Yeah, that's per ocean tile. We're not worried about oceans. We're not in a position to raise the oceans just yet. And I do... And yeah, I guess our last spread can be right down here for our bacteria spreader. That would make sense. Do we have room for this gas factory here? Yes. So I see this as being a triplicate for these, so we can throw the gas factory like up here because it's not really a synergy building. Actually, yeah, we don't want it next to people, so we want it sort of tucked in the corner there, but might as well get that ticking now. And we can keep exploring. Do I need an influx of water? I could use an influx of water. A large aquifer. I'll probably still tap that for the water. Because, yeah, while I could get the oxygen factory, let's get the public baths down and get some happiness flowing so we can put a dent in that. All right, what's our next destination? Io, you want titanium sold. Europa would give us our oceans. And you want nitrates sold? Yeah, let's do Europa. Easy. Engineering school. Oh, halves the duration between megastructure proposals. This is kind of like what we need, although we also need the soil factory. God dang it. I need the soil factory more. If we're gonna have human population spreading at any kind of a level here. All right. Yeah, we're gonna stomp on you. And now we have more food. Okay, let's see. What can we do? So next turn, we could actually upgrade our megastructure. I kind of want to do that. Yeah, and actually I'm going to use 10 of my science for these eco homes, which we need for both population spread but also happiness generation. So where do I want to explore? Somewhere that doesn't eat too much power. Yeah, we'll go here. Sandstones. Ooh, 10 food. Well, that was fortuitous. That means we can build this right away. Oh wait, hang on. I think I saw this incorrectly. Yeah. This isn't the hub that I thought it was. I might need to rearrange some of these. Ooh, I can build my megastructure here though. Water and nitrates. Do it. Well, we can do... I really do want to get the large tritium deposit down, because I could use a healthier income of that. But if I wanted to get something right now, I could get more nitrates. I sound really distant all of a sudden? How's this? Yeah. It's fixed? Okay, good. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to save my stuff for a turn because I want the... Oh, yeah. We got to fix our stuff. So, yeah. We still want more bacteria spread. We want more titanium. And I am perfectly okay with No. What am I doing? I'm okay selling a couple of things. Another one of these, or a food monitoring office, or the magnetic fusion plant. I'm not that desperate for it. I don't really want another one of those though. I'll take the fusion plant just in case. And then, yeah, before I do anything, we are going to upgrade you so you start pumping out heat. And we also start, because of our mega structure bonus, get an extra free support per turn just for having it. And then, yeah, I guess down here we could claim this, but I really kind of want to save up for the large tritium. Because we've got, Lord knows we have plenty of nitrates. Also, I could also grab this water, this large water. That also still takes 8 titanium, though. Ooh, our rover is ready. Yeah, we'll take the twofer. And then I kind of want to make sure I grab more titanium, which is in a reasonable space for exploration. No need for another city site here. This one is serving us just fine. Oh yeah, I should probably shuffle my stuff around a little bit more. I might just... Give me a moment here. Shuffle you here. You stay there. You go over here. And you go here. I know we're going to have some serious happiness drain. And I'm not going to move this just for the happiness drain, but I will put another human settlement thing down here and then up here. And then this... Hang on. This right here can become our... our science hub right here. And actually, no, we will move that because this school... Nope. I was right the first time. Yeah, I was right the first time. School goes here. So we're not moving that. Now, for this thing to get higher, we need to raise the temperature, which we're going to do naturally over time, but also we need more people. But yeah, we definitely want lots of human population in this city. All right, new leader. You served us well. Urban planning, +1 support for every 12th, 13th, and 14th, and 15th. That's nice. Habitation modules and, well, that will make sure I've got plenty of those coming in. Overwork or robotics for every 1 power for every 4. Drone hub, no. Yeah, we're going to take urban planning. Another school or an expansion hub. Take another school. That seems to be the thematically appropriate thing here. All right, let's bring you over here. Do your pit mine. Oh, shoot. Did I not? I forgot to send my last power to that one. So what else do I need to lunge for? I want to lunge for science. All right, we've got our satellite online. Ooh, big silicates. Let's explore down here to Elysium, because this is kind of far from here, so this might be, you know, if there's other mines in the area. Yeah, this might be a mine. We can get one of our schools down here. With all those silicates. Yeah, we need a bunch more silicates, but we'll get those. I really want to build the magnetic fusion plant, but there's nowhere where I really want to build it. Certainly not in our human city. And here I could replace one of these, but it's wasting perfectly good placement. So we will hold on to it. What do I want to... I should have satellited that one up there. Three. And we'll get 3 with some science since we're lunging for that. Water, power, or titanium. Well, well, well. We don't need water. Titanium, because we make it so much less of it. Ooh, combined living center. Now that's what I'm talking about as a fancy house. And that'll give us 2 spreads when we build that one. All right, enable. Now here's the real question. Do we enable this or do we just go straight for Europa? Because we will level that up and that'll turn into a terraforming rating sooner rather than later. And we've got our nitrates going. Let's go for Europa. Because we are exporting nitrates like crazy. Hey, Dana! I got your city set up right here. New Dana West. It's our human centered city here. Welcome, welcome. So for science, I do want to get our bacteria spreader down. So we need 25. Yeah, so that's max export there. We just need 2 more science to get you to 25. What is the next thing that we want? We'll get enough food. Let's get some power, because we need that for our mines. A mine is a terrible thing to waste. Oh, and we have our rover. Actually, yeah. We get this. There's 3 science. Now we don't need to import any science. We can just do all power. I do still need to find a good home for our 3rd city. I don't want it to be another one in Utopia Minor. We'll check over here once we have the opportunity. I think I might smack this urban planning button to pick, although, maybe not, because we have a lot of cards in hand right now. I will hit that at least once before her term ends. We're going to need a lot of... I just realized we're going to need a lot of... actually, no, we're not going to need anything for the first level of ocean. It's the 2nd level of ocean that's going to kind of screw us. But our first level of ocean will be fine. Forest, eh? Yeah, let's get our plant spreader going. You're offering me another bacteria spreader when we're about to build our first one. Ooh, a courthouse. We want the courthouse for New Dana West. Absolutely. Okay, so you spread here, and we get our bacteria spreader. And we'll spread it in our home territory. That will help start cooking our support. And then over here, we can throw down our combined living center. Get some more human population here, more happiness. And 3 more spreads. And we've got lots of room for mines. Yeah, we can hook up both of these mines now. And we have room for 1 more spread even on top of that. We could get these so I was hoping it was going to be the other one where it gives comfort of living to the nearby city, but that's a possibility. I might just throw something down. I mean, we could get another just vanilla trade route. Reciteer. Now that's an old one. An oldie but a goodie. Actually, with our power being what it is now, I think this is the turn. Well, no, maybe this is not the turn that I smack that. So I could grab these black sand dunes, harvest the black sand, and then put the pad here. Yeah, harvest the black sand, put the landing pad here. We will smack that urban planning. And I just realized we have too many projects. It's like, why haven't I done that? You know what? Let's undo that. Let's undo that. Let's undo that. Let's undo that. We need the 2 power for exploration this turn anyway. Oh, racketeer. That makes a lot more sense. That makes a lot more sense. All right. We do want more power. What are you? Science? I'm more interested in the development center, but even then that's a little iffy. We'll take you for a hot minute. Oh, Valenrook Central can upgrade our... Yes, we can. +1 power per turn for every 2 dike levels built on locations that this city... So if we just start spamming dikes everywhere, or can you even build dikes on yeah, you can't build dikes on non-ocean thing, but we could throw down dikes on these areas. Doesn't necessarily say you need the dikes. All right, let's grab this area. There's our city. There's a city loc. Yeah, silicates. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's going to take us a hot minute to explore this whole area, but this can be another city. All right, now we can do this. We can go down here, harvest the black sand, toss our landing pad here. We have enough water for our oxygen factory. Which I wouldn't mind here on New Dana West. Probably throw it like down here. Is there some silicates that we could grab? Because then we could throw down our, we could play another school. Only one source of it, but we can reach it. That will allow us to play. Now, unfortunately, this school, I mean, we could put the school here and then maybe put more housing up here. That would make sense. Oh man, if we get the science collector building that also counts as a population center, that would be huge because they would get the happiness bonuses from both the schools and they would do science collecting. I picked the robotics package, which is largely evident in our Valenrook Central here. Plus, we've got 2 out of 3 on the Universal Factory here. And then we've got Central Park slowly cooking in here, which makes sense because it's the human-focused city. We just need more food. And we also, we need to get those habitation modules / skyscrapers up. Oh, trade routes, right. What are we going to do for trade routes? Well, we want all of that to get exported. I guess we can... Oh, hang on. Yeah, we can slowly drip feed that with the mine route here, because we wanna export nitrates until Europa levels itself up. Although this plant spreader, well, let's level up Europa first, and then we can drop a plant spreader, because we're gonna need the rainfall anyway. Which means we're gonna need the science in order to play this thing, because we want to utilize that. We want to take advantage of that when the oceans rise. Okay, megastructure design, kind of no-brainer. Megastructure design, because I mean we're doing megastructures. So this is another 30. We're gonna get 30 water. Yeah, actually we want this because the third level of, if we make Europa go all the way up to a settlement, that gives us another 30 ocean, which combined with that will give us 60 ocean, which is enough for rainfall level 2. So we will get tons of oceans down. Ooh, our courthouse can be built. Don't mind that. I think we put the courthouse up here. Because this is going to be another house. This is going to be another house. And this is going to be our science collector here. I mean, might as well keep lunging for nitrates, even though we have way too many of them. We are going to need more of them. Do I want to smack the habitation module button? I think I kind of do. I want to make sure I do that at least once before her term is up. But she's got 6 more turns left in office. Plenty of time. And actually, what I think I might do I want to import food? No. Well, I want to do max exports of nitrates, so we want to import something. Yeah, we might as well with science because we also want megastructure design. I do want to start opening up this city a bit more. We need to explore these 3 nodes in order to found it. Because I really want to build my magnetic fusion plant. And this will be like my robot city right here. Like there's going to be 1 unit of people and then the rest robots. So we do all kinds of nastiness there. Oh, it's the apocalyptic asteroid. So, well, I was looking for something to do with my tritium. This would do something. Science and... You know what? I think I might go the destroy it route. Because we have the excess tritium. And we have the means to get a lot of population spreads to get the excess sites for this. So we will try to destroy it. Ha! That's a good one. All right. Waste incinerator, food per turn, probably not. I'll take it to keep it in my back pocket. I'm not feeling the rover exploration center though. Now the question is, where do I get... This would get us more tritium sooner. I just need to make sure I don't forget to hit the urban planning button. Ooh, a bus station might be useful even though it uses tritium to help spread and claim more tiles and reduce unhappiness. We have our satellite, that's good. So you can reach down and grab that site. We need more food anyway, so we can wait for that to hit the next one. Oh yeah, let's do our water filters tech. Oh, we can do our megastructure tech as well. Might as well. All right, what more do we need? Now we need to import food because we want to rush down a new city site. And yeah, you know what? Let's hit that button. Sandstorm. Oh no, it broke our Central Park. Actually, it broke several things. 2 water, 2 nitrates. I sleep. 2 power, I sleep. School. 2 science, 5 silicate. I don't exactly sleep, but I will fix it. Ooh, global. Oh, spaceport. Yes, I know it costs 15 tritium. The spaceports are really powerful. Like, what's a good spaceport spot? What is a good spaceport spot? Actually, this right here is a really good spaceport spot. Because it would tap into the mine, that plus we could set up Utopia Major instead of going down here. Or in addition to going down there, and it would give them happiness. Hey, JC! Yeah, the unfortunate thing is that the only 3 spaces leading to New Dana West are ones that are actually mines. So I can't tap into the space goodness there. I mean, this right here would give us extra exports of these 2. Yeah, let's stick to the original plan here. If we do prospecting tour. All right, this might be a turn where I do overwork because exploring anywhere is going to run headlong. I mean, unless I explore down here. But then that doesn't really move the needle. Let's explore, see what kind of water we're dealing with down here. Just a small one. Okay. All right, we'll have to wait one more turn. Oh yeah, I do really want the spaceport. This is a decent spaceport location, although I'd be stomping on. All right, you know what? I'm going to take the spaceport. I'm going to need to ditch something. I'm going to ditch one of those, just one. One tritium per turn for every power the city produces. 1 nitrates per turn for every 3 population. Oh man. Yeah, let's take that because we're going to want tritium. All right, we go here. That's going to let us found this city. What do we have for adjacencies? We have a forfer. We can do a power forfer here. which means we want to keep the... let's see, who's going to be our next... South. South JC. Actually, South JC Depot. Okay, so we've got a lot of work to do here. Like a lot of work. We are going to throw down a robot hub. That gives us 2 spreads. We can go up here, build a mine. We can go over here, build a mine. We can throw down a bus station. Go down here. Don't build a mine. Well, fine, be like that. But I have a feeling one of our planet defenders is going to go like right about here. Planetary missile defenses. So we need 3 of these things in order to ward off the asteroid. I don't have enough energy to break the rocks to place this thing properly, so I won't. Not this turn, but next turn. Oh, right, our radioactive for every 5 power. So this thing can ramp itself up, but it's going to take some time. We already used our thing per turn. All right. I do want to keep making food because I want to place these into New Dana West. And how close are we to popping 7 nitrates away? So 2 turns, we will get our oceans down. And then at that point, we can stop trading away nitrates and save up for a plant spreader. Oh no! This stupid event? Are you freaking kidding me? Per trade with Earth. Oh my God. That is the worst. Absolute worst. Well, now time to focus on space projects. Carpenter has a land forest. I mean, that could eventually be useful. But yeah, that really sucks. We're still going to, well, hang on. How much do I need to, yeah, just 2. So we use the natural mines. But yeah, I guess we're doing this now. Actually, let's do that now. And man, that event just stings so much. What's the plural for apocalypse? Apocalypsi? Probably not, but that sounds like it should be the plural for it. So I'm going to say apocalypsi. That looks like another mine. It's a large one too. I do need power though. Well, actually, yeah, let's pop you. That will generate more power. All right, where are we going to satellites? That's going to get rovered. Yeah, we want tritium deposits wherever we can get them. Actually, this one's... It's not tritium, but it's more deposits. No sense in building this one until we get 5 power cooking. Oh, we need more positive. Oh, right. Yeah, let's import tritium. Thank you. New leader. Logistics. We just took care of that. So you're a little late, my friend. Diplomacy. More trade routes, more better. Maybe. I mean, I do like trade routes for trade routes. Sounds fun. This guy, yeah, helps us develop our Celestials faster, but it's a little ill-timed. I think we're going to go with the trade routes lady. Especially when we have access to space elevator. And there's our colony on Europa. It's giant space mirrors for more heat. And we can pick a zone to get hotter. Let me punt on that one. So now we have to wait for another project that would give us another project that will allow us to increase our levels higher. Because selling nitrates, more nitrates, isn't going to do anything for us. All right, let's go and get those tritiums. Oh, we have enough food. Food truck empire? I'll have to take a look. All right, that's flooded that zone. So what would we do? Well, what we'd probably do is get the spaceport down. Actually, spaceport right here would be fantastic. Yeah, we slap the embassy down in the place that we build the space elevator in, and we're set. I hope this gives, if this gives me 4 power, we're in good shape. Nope, it just pays for itself. Oh, well, never mind. We can build this here now, the space elevator. That's 2 trade routes. Let's stop trading away our... Oh yeah, I forgot. We get extra trade. We get extra export routes. What do we want to trade away? Not food. Water, probably. Actually, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, what I probably want to do is that's 7. Yeah, well, I can wait the 2 turns. That's fine. Yeah, we'll trade away the water because we have copious amounts of water coming in. Oh yeah, we need one more project. Hell, let's do it. Although I could get the Marcia. Yeah, let's get the Marcia. It's a better project. There we go. And yeah, we will claim this tile for our spaceport in due time. Once we have enough power. Which is next turn. Alpine pine forest requires a temperature and a rainfall. I'm actually good going the plant route. Ooh, modular city increases celestial development by 1. Oh yeah. That's exactly what we want. That gets us our oceans. All right, so you guys grab this. And this will give us, because of our trade route things, even more bonus trade routes from generating trade routes. I'm glad we went with Ambassador Lady. Yeah, I love the character portraits and just the character, like they come up with like little backstories for all of them, and I like that. It's a nice touch. Can we get 3 nitrates? Because if we do... Oh, we get 10 support every time we... Oh, a City of the Year dropped on New Dana West would give us a nice burst of support. Maybe towards the end of our term. All right, there's our 3 nitrates. Sweet. Now, where are we going to put this thing, though? I guess I can stomp on the landing pad. I'm okay with that. Yeah, don't have enough for the Alpine yet. Oh, we can't even spread down here. Well... Oh, well, we can spread down here. That works. Actually, now, if you're going to put it that way... Yeah, we really just want the spreader down here, actually. So, yeah, I'm just going to wait till I have room and place the spreader here. All right. And now we can do use our bonus mines, but what do we want to use it for? We could use that to actually import tritium on top. We're going to need a lot of titanium to build dikes. Oh, and actually, we're going to want our third level of this, because that's going to generate more power from those. Bacteria spreaders, additional. Actually, we'll take the generator because we need the power. So we will upgrade you. Yeah, and we need 20 of these. And yeah, we're going to build some dikes. So yeah, now see, those 2 dike levels are producing 1 power for us. That's going to be another power. I need some robots. I need some robots. Some robots. To get more spreads out of here. Let's try this one. 2 titanium. Big silicates deposit, though. Yeah, let's keep explore. Actually, yeah, we also need this large titanium deposit tapped. No. Hyperloop. A Hyperloop will give us what we want in terms of spreads. We just need a whole butt ton of power. All right, plus 30 ocean. And now we just need to finish this project. And we have a full colony on Europa. So yeah, we just need a ton of power. All right, let's go for maxing this out. Although we don't want to hit the enabled just yet. All the rest of you are going to go to power. Because we need this Hyperloop to spread all over the place here. Because we can claim mines, we can put up our defense modules, we can put our plant spreader. There's all kinds of things we can do. Actually, yeah, let me explore for, yeah, geothermal spot. Perfect. Oh yeah, we gotta sell something. Water. We have way too much water. What triggers? So because we are on the megastructure one, we need to build 20 levels of megastructures across all of our cities. Then we win. That is the unique factor of this particular scenario. Now, all the stuff that I'm doing that isn't megastructures is either gathering resources for them or keeping my happiness level high enough to keep me from losing to stuff like that. All right, atmosphere is up. We could get another skyscraper, but orbital farming looks much tastier. Okay, we need enough titanium to dike up all of our stuff that might... Ooh, well, there's a nice big chunk of it. All right, so anything that's a double, actually, yeah, we would need in this city. We need 2 dike levels here. 2 dike levels here. I'm okay with these 2 getting flooded. We need a little bit more titanium. Yeah, just short of it, so I can't pop it this turn, but that's okay. What do we want more of? We want more food. One support for each land location is expanded to. Well, that's simple. All right. We get our dike. I think that's all of our areas that might flood. There we go, ocean level 2. Methogenium is spread. All right, let's get you down here. Our hyperloop. This lets us spread out like crazy. So we need more titanium for that. Let's get more titanium for that. Beautiful. That's still not enough. Let's get more titanium for that. That's better. Oh, right. Actually, we want it in this zone. Yeah, still haven't popped the heat. Although, if we wait... Yeah, if we wait 1 turn, we can get the better forest. So I'm going to wait 1 turn. That's the viewpoint tower. That's useless. The sandstones actually are useful because that's just flat happiness. And we can get more power out of the geothermal spot once we get the titanium. Yeah, I want the skyscraper for this last slot here, and we still need our collector in this city. Yeah, how are you doing? We need one temperature, which comes next turn. Let's get more imports here. We can sell water. All right, our next exploration and another spaceport. All right, series, no. Tritium, no. Power, no. Food? Well, I don't really want more water per turn. We'll take Jupiter. And there's our heat. A dock. You can expand to any ocean locations connected to this building's location. This action is free. Sure, why not? Enable that. And now we can get the better forest. It's worth more support and more support per turn to have the harder to build forest. What are we missing here? We need more population. All of these spreaders are not doing anything for our population. I mean, I guess I could throw one more human population down here. They're not going to be happy about it. But then that would let us upgrade our space elevator. Yeah, I'll put you up here. So now that's going to allow us to upgrade the space elevator. Oh yeah, with our heat, we can upgrade Central Park. City must have at least 6 population and requires rainfall. That's not a problem. We're going to need to find a way to squeeze in one more population. I think I know how. But it requires that one building. Oh yeah, how are you doing? We're 18 turns on the Apocalypse Meteor. Also, where do we want one of these? This would be a decent mine location for extra export routes for these two. And we can build it right now. We have so many more export routes, which is good because that means we can rapid fire our well, let's get our housing first. 23 food a turn. All right, well, we'll sell water because we don't need that much water. Oh, we used up all of our power, so it looks like we are going to do our embassy play here. Because this thing's going to generate a ton of support per turn because of all the trade routes that this city generates. More oceans, but not the kind we really want. Oh, this is it. The population, the think tank consortium. That's exactly what we want. No, actually it isn't. Well, it kind of is. Science per turn population. We still want, it's not a collector, but it does come with a population and it does do a science per turn. So it kind of does what we want. I think I'm just going to... Yeah, but we need the extra population. This gas factory is a little problematic, but it's just -1 support. I can survive that. So we're going to stomp on that. That gives us an extra population, which gives... oh, we don't have the nitrates for that. We need some nitrates. Well, we can go get some nitrates. Only 2. That's unfortunate. I needed 1 more. But we can build a dock somewhere, perhaps? Question mark. Because the dock lets you spread to any seaside location from it. For free, too. So we build a dock like right here. Next turn. Also, we can claim this tile. Geothermal plant. More water, but we could use that to pop our last level of ocean. Oh, buildings and megastructures cost 2 less of everything if we build a carpenter here. Well, we still have lots to build here, so yeah, actually the carpenter kind of works. Rising expectations. Ah, there. We do need this resonance station. We don't need more water, that's for darn sure. Okay, so this resonance station goes right here. That gives us a total output of 5, which means our radioactive refinery can do its thing. And we can build our skyscraper, which should... Oh, well, we don't have the resources for that yet, but we'll get there. There's our flat plains. And then I could just claim this area if I really want to. Now, I'd need something to build there, but it's good to know that I have access to build on ocean. Actually, if we go here, that should allow me to upgrade New Dana West. There we go, getting closer. I do need to start founding more cities, though. Because you can only build one megastructure per city. This is a nice area for a new city, because look at all that. Not enough water in stock to satisfy... Oh, because I've been exporting it so aggressively. Let's start making sure we don't die. I would prefer that. What do we want to export? Guess we can export food now. And we can export some science. Kelp forest. I'll take the kelp forest. There's our science collector. There's a robot hub. Dang it, I need both of those. That's rarer than the other one. This infrastructure optimization one is going to be useful. And also is cheaper because of the carpenter. Like a lot cheaper. Is there any big things of silicates we can grab? We can grab this one. Not enough, though. But what we can do is we can grab this. Planetary missile defenses. Ooh, sandstone. Oh yeah. We need a little bit more food for that. New leader. Let's see. Celestial bodies can be developed by an additional level. Oh, interesting. Free observatory. Okay. Eco-classical headquarters. What's the eco-classical do? Oh, propose a new mega... Oh, God, yes. Please. We need more mega structures. We also need this research center to get better card diversity. All right, we need to stop selling food because now we need to make a city. We have so many trade routes, like we can completely decimate our economy one way or another. Yeah, you're not viewpoint towering. There we go. The apocalyptic asteroid has been destroyed. And we get this monument where I know exactly where that thing's going to go. It's going to be... Actually, where it's going to be in here. Because this has 3 for it. Actually, no, we never built our third our third building here. Lol. Well, then it's gonna replace this one. All right, let's get a little bit more silicates. Ooh, oxygen level is up. Nice. All right, New Dana West gets its university. New Dana West is now done. The only thing that needs to be upgraded here is this, and the only thing that we're missing is some nitrates. We gotta let those accumulate. We can sell the silicates. I'm okay trading that away. We don't need 1 billion tritium anymore. Yeah, we can do that and found the city next turn. Actually, I would prefer the plant spreader, but I mean, the trade routes is kind of overkill at this point, let's be honest. Honestly, the greenhouse farm might work a little bit better. Because we could get another food trio and set that waste incinerator up. All right, where's our collectors here? Where's our threesomes? That's a silicates plant. Yeah, we can put you here. I'm still... Oh, it's just +1. It's just an extra comfort of living. All right, these 3 here will be farmy things. We can put our research center up here. We can build you there. All right, we've got our satellites down. What do we need? We need nitrates. There's a big one right over there. We also need water to max out New Dana, right? Yeah, we need water. Yeah, we might just go with, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to trade for water. I guess we can do that, because we're going to eventually need to found more cities. Actually, yeah, let's just keep it even, Steven. We don't have to use every one of our trade routes. We do need development center. We want the development center. Because I want to be able to pick two things. Now that our resource production is high enough. Okay, first things first, let's get our last level here. Yeah, lots of oxygen and atmosphere just coming from this central park by itself. And then we still need more population here. Yeah, let's design a mega structure. We ideally want one with multiple stages. Like, weather control is nice, but the arcology, I think, is going to get us what we want. Because that's multiple stages. Yeah, I guess we can just get more food and then just... Actually, you know what? We're making so much power, we might as well dump power. You know what? Hell, we have the trade routes to do it. Oh, engineering school, absolutely. Oh man, there's so many things that I want to get here. We have the development center, so we can plop it down and get two things. Because I want... do I really need the power, though? I want the engineering school. Oh wait, the engineering school consumes science. And we want multiple of these picks. Part of me wants the exploration mission. Who would we set it up with? Mercury? Jupiter? Yeah, actually Jupiter would work out really well because we're going to be selling a lot of power. So let's take it. Knock it out in one. Yeah, we do that. And now we go here. Oh, we need at least 2 population to even start construction of them. So it helps build itself, but you need at least 1 other person here to get it off the ground. So we need another like habitation module thingy. Europa bacteria. Sure. Well, this helps us out in multiple ways. Ocean laboratory, no. Exploration satellites, yes. We don't need more trade routes. Let's be honest. All right, yeah, we want Jupiter. Aliens! All right, so this Android hub needs to go down here. That will let us finally upgrade this, which is going to take a lot of tritium, which we're actually just 1 short. But we have this, so we can use it to bag a tritium. There we go, large meteorite. That should let us build the last level here. And what's its thing? Provide 1 power export trade route for every 3 power generate. Oh, yeah, that's actually fantastic because we're going to be generating power in here. So, whoops. Let's knock this out. What do I want to gain? More food, honestly, because that arcology is going to be built quickly. Let's do that. We have the spreads for the city and they don't get unhappy about it, so we might as well. We can throw down our engineering school now. We can also throw down our greenhouse farm. Oh, we need more base population to work the farm. What are we off? Oh, we need to detract. Sell more power. There's our population. Done. GMO lab. Oh, there's our food collector. No, the tritium though, the generator. But no, the GMO lab is so much rarer. So let's knock you out. And all of this is just going to be draining power so that we can level up Jupiter. All right, combined living center. Now we can build our arcology here. That will let us throw down our food. We'll have our GMO lab right here in the center as a collector. Once we build that, which actually, let's rocket up our science for a hot minute so we can build that GMO lab, because then we can also throw down the waste incinerator. Pit mine. Pit mine. Pit mine. See, I knew this was a good place. And we're just going to get more and more human settlement locations. I'll hold off on... Actually, sandstones, I want the other kind, ideally. Well, we'll build that out next turn. Water savings, titanium savings, or tritium savings. Go tritium savings. Domed Park, maybe. We definitely want the development center. I will absolutely take the import oceans. We'll take the extra exploration satellite. All right, GMO lab get. Oops. Yeah, this should give us +1 power. We could probably propose another megastructure here. Oh, and we have another plant spread. Fantastic. Ooh, we could do a kelp forest with +2 food per turn. Oh, only if it has a city in it. This technically doesn't have ocean in the city itself, although at least one ocean location in the climate zone. Got it. So we'd have to raise the oceans one more time. Well, poo. Because, I mean, the water's right there. But I guess it has to be open ocean. Well, we could do another alpine forest. New technologies suggested twice as fast. Nah, that's fine. All right. Go for you. Oh yeah, we should start. This is looking like it may be another good city. Now, yeah, you can only do that once, but we can just flat out found another city here. What do we got here? That's another 4. It's kind of awkward, but I can take it. All right. next? Ruth Beach City. There we go. Got that one founded, and probably let's suggest a megastructure. Self-improving AI. Maybe, maybe not. Needs lots of. Yeah, let's get the hanging gardens. Although this is, yeah, Arabia's kind of dry. Maybe I should have picked somewhere else to. Well, we can always found another city somewhere else that's wet. Not Elysium, obviously. That's already. Sabia Minor. We can found a city in Sabia Minor. Actually, now that I think about it. Oh, we can't go back. I can't go back beyond that decision. Fair enough. Oh yeah, we've been selling our power like crazy. So that gives us 40 ocean. We'll sit on that until we have a way to solve for the ocean. I will take more. Food. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go down here. Go to that ocean. Ah, that looks like an ice cap, which we can tap into. And there's another one. Core, weather control. Yeah, actually, you know what? Zeppelin exploration might be good. And there's an additional population that we would want. And definitely want another plant spreader. So Ruth Beach City, we build you here. That lets us get, not the Hanging Gardens, but the Zeppelin Exploration Center. And now you, once per turn, you can explore. Oh yeah, you can also expand somewhere. You know what I might do? Oh, it's not gonna. Oh yeah, no, we can relocate this. So it's going to take 11 turns. Oh yeah, we can explore with the Zeppelins. Explore with the satellites. We'll explore with nothing. Time for another megastructure. We don't have the animals. Core drill, yeah, I guess we'll get self-improving AI. We're starting to like tap into like all of the different structures that we could possibly have. When constructing that, to food whenever you... To support when you increase your... don't really need... I guess we'll go with that. We already have a development center. We don't really need more of them. I will take the Android hub. CO2 factory could be a thing. I'll take another development center, why not? Yeah, I need to stop exporting all of my power, but how are we? Oh, we're down to just 2 left for Jupiter. Two more power for Jupiter, and they're golden. And then we can let ourselves have more power again. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's import some of these so that we can... When we get those oceans going. Yeah, we can explore here with the Zeppelins next turn so that we can build this city. Oh yeah, we need one more. Let's get the CO2 factory. Get more food. Weather control would be easy. Safari Park would be easy to build, but not as beneficial. Let's get weather control. Mediterranean shrubs or seagrass. And Jupiter is now a small colony. Mountain huts. No, that's okay. We'll take the greenhouse because we have one more of those. I'll take one of those and I'll take the project. Yeah, global radiation protection, our support is through the roof. Alright, yeah, now we can Zeppelin this place. Ooh, do I want... maybe I want this, maybe I want the lava tube spot. It's more centrally located. Although it's going to take one more turn for me to build it. At least I have some power to actually do some actual exploring. Plant spreader. We would like a plant spreader. We'd like a mine. Did we just poke our head in here, have 3 different people with a claim to this area? Although this area could use some plants. Although it doesn't really have the rainfall for it, so no. Plant spreader over here would be better, because then we could just use the guided tours. Yeah, might as well. Yeah, we can keep pumping. And you, yeah, you need more food production. So you go here. I want to save my housing for another thing because we're gonna need a house plus the capital to get our first level of whatever we're building. Oop, out of balance. All right, what do I gotta give up? I guess we can give up water. All right, new leader. You did well for us, Sophie. Like real well. Seafaring, ocean mines. You can get us docks or trade. For every new expansion points you acquire. Trade center. Oh my. Yeah, we'll take you. Think tank, nice. Before I take these, yeah, some of the leaders are new. With the expansion, the DLCs rather. All right, first off, let's do a research expansion up here. Oh, I thought it was going to give me... Oh, I can literally take all 5 projects. Lol. We'll enable that. Let's get our Zeppelin down here. And then now we can get a new city. Jetstream east. Up here is fine. And we will just throw down Think Tank Consortium, which would let us build, yeah, hanging gardens. Because, yeah, this is the one with the high rainfall. And what does this require? It requires more nitrates, so let's build the nitrates mine. And you can go here. Oh, I forgot about our plant spreader. Whoops. Well, let's just gather up more nitrates with our rover. Rover can go down here. 3 nitrates. We're gonna need a big old. Well, we have two satellite explorers, so let's just bullseye some nitrate locales. Get some nitrates over here, and some nitrates down here. There we go. We got our nitrates. Plant spreader. Who can build a kelp forest? Only if they have a city here. There's no city here. Let's go for the alpine forest then. Get the triplicate on it. The Android hub could let this place reach out and grab a few more spots. Not to mention also get up to the next level of... Oh, and it can spread plants, which is fantastic. Let's get a lot more nitrates then. What are we selling? Not food. Science? Sell some power, but not... Nah, I don't want to sell power. Let's sell some science. And also sell some tritium. A electrolyzer, train station, or applied science. No, we're getting a train station. Orbital farming, water barrage, bacteria spreader's good, but I'll pick you guys later. I got things to build. This one needs more food. Oh yeah, we gotta build Android hub. And this will give us a plant spread here. Oh, we can spread this to New Ruth Beach City. Okay. Yeah, we'll do a kelp forest here. You have a free search. There we go. All right, we are, how many? Five away. 5 upgrades away. So I think we're going to need at least one more city. Our atmosphere's at, what, is this level? Yeah, it's level 2. So this can be upgraded. For population. We need 2 more people. Or robots. I could just build something here, but that's a little wasteful. Yeah, we don't need industrial lobbying. And we certainly don't need the extra trade routes, so let's go look into Xanth. And yeah, we can literally take all of the projects. And hold all of them too, apparently. One science per life form in the zone. Were we going to do science here? No. I think we were doing we were going to do science here. So you can seed vault here. One more population here would enable this, but we need 3 rainfall. So we need our oceans up to level 3. A Marsquake. Spaceport. Cloud seeding. That will do. And that will do nicely. That'll do nicely. That will do nicely. Elysium, eh? We'll fix that. And we'll fix that. Oh, more for the arcology? Done. We'll get the insect farm down here. We can go to South JC Depot, get another magnetic fusion plant to get our power going even higher. Could also grab a CO2 factory, although I don't think there's any room for it here. Yeah, that would let us take these 2 things. So if we claim that tile, throw down a cloud seeding here, although it's a little wasteful to do it there. What's a place that could... Well, no, we need it... No, we want it in Jetstream East. No, we're not going to do a viewpoint. We are going to cloud seed you, which maxes out the rainfall here. Now the other problem is we need the 6 population. We need 1 more population, which we can get next turn. Plenty of deposits here. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to blitz the last couple of things because we are so close. I do think we need to found 1 more city. So all the more that we would need food. Yeah, I don't want to export any of... any of our nitrates. We want all the nitrates to come in. One more project than we can fit, eh? I don't think I need another engineering school. Whoa. Lose all food. Oh, I think we can just lose, yeah, 100. Ah, that's what I was looking for, the population collector here. We definitely want that. Definitely want that. I'll figure out the rest. Well, since this is our science center here, we'll enable you. We do not have the nitrates quite, but we can go find the nitrates. Oh, nitrates! Have I depleted? No, I haven't depleted all the nitrates on the board. I was about to say. There we go. So now we can get max level here. Bacteria spread. Let's spread Europa bacteria. That's a lot of support right there. And we can do 2 more spreads of alpine. Or can we do 2 more spreads of alpine? Yeah, we can do 2 more spreads of alpine. Yeah, those don't have the cities in it, so... I think we need 1 more spread of alpine and we're good there. Alright, 3 more stages. One of which can be our ecology. Up here we need 2 more population, which we can start here. We just need more food. Always more food. Gigantic aqua. Ooh. Actually, now that you mention that, yeah, we could flip that to 30 oceans. You know what? Let's build a freaking trade center. Why not? For every 3 population. That sounds like a job for Elysium here. Two extra trade routes with room for more. Give me more food. Do I need the nitrates for anything at the moment? Not really. We can sell the nitrates. We can sell the tritium. And then I think we just liquidate, no pun intended, our water. Can still select a project. Okay, I'll select that. Plankton, penguins, our first animal spreader. Yeah, we can take you, take you, take you. All right, so we can go up here build you here, which will allow us to build you to level 2. I don't think we're going to get the atmosphere to level 3 here quickly enough. So we just need to build, basically found a city and build 2 levels of something. You know what? Yeah, let's go here. Crystal Cave. Nighthawk. And we will put you here. We need a little bit more. Yeah, we could do a self-improving AI or the weather control. I think we can win next turn if I play my cards right. We just need to dump even more. Actually, you know what? We need this project in a city. New Dana West. You have 3 expansions. You provide 3 expansions. We don't need 3 more expansions, so 2 more trade routes for 2 more food. I'm actually not going to drain my water because I want that animal spreader, so we will drain some of these. And science. I have one too many projects. I could build a research center. I'm just kind of like haphazardly laying these down here. Sandstorm. Not going to bother with it because we're going to be winning pretty soon. Okay, so you down here. This will let us build something. We'll get the weather control facility. And actually, hang on. You need 20 titanium. Well, we can go hunting for titanium here. Close. That's very close. I mean, that gives us 2 titanium if we click that button, but we need 4 titanium. I'm just going to liquidate them to science. Sure. To Elysium come. Oh wait, we still don't have the titanium. Oh, because we kept on selling it all. We'll find a little bit more. There we go. Mission success. You have succeeded! You managed to develop Martian civilization to a sustainable level, and your endeavors were met with approval. Alright, oceanic electrolysis, cloud formation, giant heater, new leaders, mineralogy, life forms, gene tech, Martian festival grounds, aerogel, local culture, bee colony, life form delivery, nature park. Nice. All right, folks. Well, I think that was quite a successful run. If you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment. Let me know which scenarios you want me to do next. I'm liking difficulty 15. But yeah, we got grand monuments. Boom. So maybe next time we will do another one. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya.